Glad to have you with us from the Palouse, Pullman, Washington, and Martin Stadium. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Virginia Cavaliers and the Washington State Cougars. A big topic coming into this game, a backup quarterback will have to step up big. For more on that, we check in with Holly Rowe.
Checking in with the Cavaliers head coach before the game. They are without their star quarterback, but they have a ton of belief in the backup. Even though he's not highly recruited, he has been here in the system. He could have transferred last year.
And the Cavaliers kicker headed toward the football, and their season is now officially underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the... So Virginia's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first... Glad to have you with us from the Palouse, Pullman, Washington, and Martin Stadium. Saturday afternoons, the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the Virginia Cavaliers and the Washington State Cougars. A big storyline coming into this game. One of these teams missing its starting quarterback. For more on that, we check in with Holly Rowe.
Guys, Coach Elliott told me before the game they are concerned. Their quarterback is out, and he is so talented. But they have all the faith in the world in the backup. He has been here. He did not transfer out when he could have, and they are going to reward his patience and his belief in them.
The Cougars kickoff unit is ready to go, and so are we to start this season. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cavaliers' offense will be first on the attack. And here it comes for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this. And he has never played against competition like this either, David.
No, it's
I don't understand why this game is so glitchy.
So imagine now with all of
Come on, man.
how much he's
You would think this is Call of Duty with this level of glitching. This is his last year playing. They acted like he's a freshman.
But he's going to be the first guy to touch
That's
the
crazy.
football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman. Good job
Having a
running
whole
top
thing
and
about
behind
this
his
stuff.
pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Cavaliers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They feed him again. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Dropping back, it's Hogan. Buys a little time. He'll get rid of it. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
That is very inaccurate. I don't know why that is as well, man. Come on. That's crazy.
Opening
Very
play
inaccurate.
of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Off play action on first down. He lets it fly. Makes the catch down the right side. Got loose, made the big play, and took it down to the 31.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Off the play fake. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Washington State is on top as we get a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll go to the air. Back's got it. And the catch and run into the end zone. The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
Let's take a minute here and think about Virginia. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus, the number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
Back to throw, it's Hogan. Snagged out of the air. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going to the run, it's blocked. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
That's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
The Cavaliers are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Cavaliers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking for his man. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires left. Makes the grab. It's Hodges. Speeding down the left side. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Virginia! A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air, it's Hogan. Here comes the Heath. They get to him as he throws. Can't hang on across the middle on 1st down, and maybe he was worried about the shot he was going to take.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. Gonna run it. It's Watt. Crosses the 30. He's got away. There he goes. He's at the 40.
Oh, what?
The 10.
God, what? I was not expecting that. Not at all. Not at all.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. The throw. And the timing just a hair off. Into the 3rd quarter of this opening week of the season. It's now 2nd and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got the back in the middle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Scanning the field, it's Hogan. Scrambling away. Complete to the right. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Well, I guarantee you one thing, and at halftime with the big lead, there were no conversations about, hey, let's run the ball, let's slow it down, let's bleed the clock, keep our defense fresh. They are...
It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He
Was it?
Catch and he had a little
Did he even have a football move? No, they're just gonna let it ride, huh? Come on.
Out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
That's not your fault, man.
Virginia ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. So thanks to the defense, they take over, big lead in hand, and an opportunity to run this clock out if they so choose. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Brought down at the 20. It's a first down as this offense tries to get something going from deep in its own territory. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. On the run, fires downfield. He's got an open man. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
And the Cavaliers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a man, it's Hogan. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with the big lead, he's still taking shots.
Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Virginia! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight end.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously, not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Cavaliers ready to kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Wants to throw. It's Gee. Pocket breaking down. It's complete. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Owls come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Finds his big tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. After the completion, we see there is a man down in the clock. So Virginia's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Looking for room. It's Watt. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Keep it on the ground. Oh, he got loose. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays throwing.
They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Hogan. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds the tight end. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. The run inside. It's Watt.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Finding some room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Touchdown, Virginia! Makes the catch, plenty of room, feet down in the end zone. This guy is so impressive, both with his ability to move, to buy time, to run, and then he'll kill you with his arm.
Unbelievable, just a freak. It's like he's playing a video game, and every
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Makes the catch. It's Dingle. Inside the 25. Caught, and he's got room. Touchdown, Cavaliers! And once he found open space, the band might as well start. Bunch formation for these receivers. On on the move. It's Dingle. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Off the play fake on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Great job by the quarterback bouncing back. Just got sacked the previous play. Now all of a sudden it's 2nd and long, and everybody knows you're going to be throwing it. But he comes right back, stays in the pocket. He's staring down the field. He's not letting the rush affect him. He finds his open guy. He gets the completion. It's not a first down, but now you're set up 3rd and short. And this all of a sudden looking pretty good for the offense.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Cavaliers have this offense rolling. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Dingle. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy and let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry.
And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the rarely seen illegal forward pass penalty brings up 2nd and long. Looking to pass, it's Hogan. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later.
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Hauled down inside the 5 at the 4 after the pick.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking downfield very late in the half. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield complete.
The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
That's a really good play by the defender. I think quarterbacks, when they see these routes and they think they can get these routes pretty much at will because my receivers are so fast, I usually get such a big cushion. And then when they sit down for that comeback route, it's usually open. But that defender says, no, sir, not in my building.
Well, that's just an amazing individual effort, trying to get back as much yardage as possible to set up a third and manageable situation, right? Nice job in the open field, understanding the situation. You obviously cannot take a sack at this juncture on the drive, so do what you can do to put your offense in a good position here on third down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line?
Shakes a man, and he might take off. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. And the Cavaliers will line it up on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Watt. Might have a chance. Makes it past the marker. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Virginia. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
From the gun, the ground game. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Hogan. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. There he goes. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. Cavaliers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Hands it off. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Runs through a man. He might have space. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt. You throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
After the 9-yard completion, the playbook wide open on 2nd and 1. He's got it on the right. Touchdown, Cavaliers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from this offense. Look, last week you found a way to win a close game. That's what you're supposed to do. But this offense looks like they're taking it to the next level, hitting their stride a little bit, finding out who they're going to be, and they've looked explosive today.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Slings it downfield. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down.
Well, lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but if you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable. So the final period starts with a second down play. Running inside, it's Dingle. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. After that run, picked up the first down, but there is an injured player. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going over.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis.